Итак, всем привет. Сегодня у нас матч Ронни О'Салливана и Доминика Дейла. Чемпионат мира 2011 года, первый раунд. И начало седьмого фрейма. Отыгрывается Ронни.
I think when you're talking about Ronnie O'Sullivan, Dennis, it'd be very hard to beat 12 up against Ronnie, wouldn't it? Anybody.
The darling of Dublin against the, well, what would we call John? The long-haired lover from Liverpool. Oh, wow. What a mistake that is.
That was a bad miscalculation. This is it so badly. And it seems the last few frames that Ronnie, as the lads were saying in the studio, he's had to fight hard for his opportunities.
Nine frames to be played in this session. And straight away he's left himself an angle on the red at the back of the bunch to pot it and split the other reds up.
Yeah, there's a line of thought. Some people prefer the run through. I always preferred the screw back on this shot, but played it beautifully. Played it beautifully. You've just got to judge how you run through the second red, so to speak, and he couldn't have played it any better than that.
И у Ронни сейчас неплохая позиция для атаки.
I just wonder if anybody's had a bet at that 33-1 against Ronnie making a maximum in this match. Bet on that.
I bet you couldn't get on now.
32.
Ну, сейчас Ронни идет даже по максимальному графику. Через черный.
Now, does he go into them here? How's your luck? Oh, they've opened lovely. If one goes in the middle and he can get back on the black, it's a possibility because 40. They couldn't have opened. Whoa.
41.
Look at these balls. There's a buzz gone around the Crucible Theatre. £10,000 for a maximum break. £20,000 for...
Позиция просто великолепна для максимума.
48.
А идеально раскиданы шары.
Well, I've been very fortunate, 49. John, to have commentated, I think it's 7 of his televised maximum breaks. Surely he couldn't make another one.
Well, the balls are ideally situated. Delicate little screw shot. Played it perfectly.
57.
Oh, it needs to pull up. He's still got the other one, but
64.
That one there, he can't quite get to it, but...
Вопросик.
Very unlucky. But as you say, this one's made difficult, the one to the right corner, and he'd rather not play it.
Ну хорошо, что есть резервный шар с рестом. Его и сыграет Ронни.
Well played, well played. I thought he might have just rolled in dead weight, but none of it. Played it to perfection.
$72. 73.
Just a week ago it looked like he may not be here, he was going to pull out, and here he is in the opening round. But he's so focused, I don't think he'll hear anything.
Yeah, just to add the frame well and truly safe, so I don't think he'll be having eyes for anything
81.
but the black, but I don't think he's had eyes for anything but the black since he potted the third red.
Сыграл уже Ронни фреймбол, 5-2 счет. Но зритель сейчас на другом сфокусированы.
89.
Just taking his time because he's finished straight on the black, making sure he gets the cue ball exactly where he wants it.
Тут несколько вариантов выхода вообще.
It's one of those that's just off straight the wrong side, so he's going to have to play a deep screw here, lots of left-hand side, and he, to be honest with you, he needs a bit of luck to find himself perfect. He could have done with a nudge, and he didn't get one.
96.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Just came round on the black. You can see Ronnie's annoyance. Just frustration, really, that he didn't make the maximum. But, boy, so close.
The balls have gone a little bit awkward, as the boys were saying in the studio, a few of the frames, but even those frames were very
Да,
entertaining.
на ровном месте ошибся Ронни.
He needs at least one of these last two frames, though.
96 очков он сделал, но тем не менее фрейм выиграл.
Could he start off by knocking a long red in?
Но сейчас у нас 8-й фрейм.
Now, the only red he could leave would be the one he played looking at it. That's why he took it on and left the cue ball in the middle of the table, but I think he's going to fall out with that pocket down there.
Не прошла атака у обоих игроков, и, видимо, придется отыгрываться сейчас.
Oh, might be touching that.
Would near the baulk cushion, then you'd leave an easy snooker for that red near the green. He's looking just to put this cue ball near the top cushion, but not a lot of benefit in that.
Just the last couple of frames where he missed a few.
Не самый лучший отыгрыш.
And if it could, it'd be risky, I suppose.
Но, наверное, здесь играть нечего.
No, there's no pot on. Well, as I said a few frames ago, Ronnie doesn't mind. Knowing Ronnie, he might not admit it, but
Overall standard has been terrific. Just the last couple of frames where he missed a few balls that he wasn't early on.
oh well.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the last
4.
thing you need, Dominic. A bad run of the balls. It's hard enough playing Ronnie.
1.
Yeah, you don't mind that happening if everything's pretty safe, but that could cost him dearly here. 5 easy reds available.
7.
As we've seen in the previous frame, in a matter of 5 minutes,
12.
6 minutes, the frame.
13.
Начал атаку Ронни О'Салливан после ошибки Дейла. Ну, тут есть пару открытых красных еще.
19. 24.
Nudge the other reds. It's a shot he normally plays because it's not a good pack to go into from the black, because it's so easy to stick in the back of the reds. That's why he was trying to leave an angle on this.
Посматривает Ронни, как делать подбой.
Reluctant to play for the
25.
black because of the where the pack's situated, so it's the pink. But he's got such a quick snooker brain. Dear me. Now that is
32.
just superb. Made it look so easy, but to play it with the opposite hand and open the bunch like that, John, class.
It's a bit unfair as well, Dennis, isn't it, really? I mean, if you're using the right to left.
39.
I've said it a few times, John, the great Joe Davis, who was 20 times world snooker champion, he would have loved to have watched this fella play snooker.
Отлично сделал Ронни подбой, и теперь, скорее всего, должен выиграть фрейм.
And of course, like all great players, he makes it look so easy when
45.
he's never seems to hit the or have
46.
to hit the ball too hard to generate the pace that is that cue through smooth as silk. It's a delight to watch. Look.
54.
And the last frame only lasted just over 8 minutes. To 4 minutes for this. So I said the frame would be virtually
61.
over in 5 minutes, possibly. It's going to prove that. To say if it only cost you a few points, you
69.
don't mind it, but it's cost him the frame.
Ну, теперь еще хорошая возможность сделать сочную серию.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk at the start of this match what sort of Ronnie or Sullivan would turn up and everything else. But
75.
believe me, I know Dominic, and he will be. When Ronnie's in this mood, it just takes the game to
Ну,
him.
правда, есть один проблемный красный возле зеленого.
77.
There's still a red. That might be the difference between Ronnie making a century break. How he's not made one. 2 decent attempts at maximum, but that's the red in play. There's the red. That was the one I mentioned.
85.
Which red were you talking about, John?
Невероятный удар.
Well, this is just unbelievable. Oh, he's
89.
thrown his leg up. He's doing a little bit of Strictly Come Dancing. We're getting everything from Ronnie here.
Так что сотня должна быть.
Never forget the paying public and stuff.
95.
2 удара надо провести.
Come on, Ronnie, get the century.
98. 102.
Absolutely superb. Terrific round of applause for the Rockets' first century of this
107.
year's World Championship, the 10th of the tournament. The record is 83 centuries. I don't know if that'll be beaten this year, but a few of them. Left-handed, right-handed, they're flying in the pockets. It doesn't matter which way he plays them. That was a terrific break of 113.